Back everyone. Today I'm just going to cover football and cricket because there wasn't anything in UFC and F1 is gone for the next 2 weeks. Like I complained last week, I'm complaining this week, but the same thing. How can you have a 2 week break in a sport and that's like really boring. Like F1 really needs to manage their calendar because like it's really annoying that in a sport about entertainment, fast paced, explosive racing there is Max Verstappen 20 seconds ahead, and then we have to wait 1 month for every race. Like it's so dumb. Like obviously there's a way of like starving fans, but you can starve fans for 2 weeks, not 1 month. Like 1 month is a long time. A lot of torture, like starving fans for 1 month for F1. It's kind of annoying, but we move on. So let's get into football first. Okay. Okay, so football first, we are going to cover what happened on the Champions League. First, Man City won on Bayern. This was a masterclass from Pep. Like usually when Pep does one of these weird things in the Champions League, like playing three at the back or playing John Stones as CDM, like it usually doesn't work. But this time it worked like magic. Only every Bayern fan should pay like thanks to Sommer, or they would have lost 5 to 6-0. Sommer made so many amazing saves to save Bayern and have a little bit more respectable and like it's still possible for a comeback. If Jan Sommer had a bad day, they would have lost 5 to 6-0. So y- that's the main thing that Bayern's defense was horrible. Upamecano was fully found out. This is my opinion, but Upamecano is really overrated. He was amazing in the match between Bayern and PSG because they had to only cover Messi and Mbappe. He didn't have any other job. There were like two people always stuck to Messi and two people always stuck to Mbappe, and the rest of the PSG squad was useless. Even if they had an open goal, they would have shot outside the goal. So that's why th- I think that Pep made an amazing call. I thought, in my opinion, Grealish deserved the man of the match because his performance was amazing. He was on most of the attack. He was involved. So I'll just show you some images about like how what were the Bayern's fault in most of the goals. Their fault before showing the pictures was basically leaving too much space. Like they should there was so much. You are giving Pep, a person who creates space, enough space to build a house, a whole backyard, a swimming pool, and like if you give Pep that much space, if you give Pep player that much space, even John Stones, if you give him that much time and space, he's going to score a banger. There's no one in that squad, in the Man City squad, that can't score a banger if you give them enough time. So wait a second, I'll just show you some pictures. So, okay, this is the first one. So, here, see, Rodri got the pass, and this literally acres of space. There's no one here, and he's going to bang a shot here, like this. And like, he should have bum rushed him or dived in front of the ball or anything. This guy walking, this guy walking, this guy stationary, this guy stationary. Like any footballer, if you give them enough time and space, can score a banger. Like what they should have done was Man City needs to be pressed. They should have pressed. Like, how can you allow this much space to him so that he can easily have hours of time to score a banger? Obviously, there was skill involved. He What he did wasn't normal, and people don't do it always. But if you give a great player like him, any player in that squad, that much space and time, they're going to score that banger. Okay, okay, but okay, this one. Grealish was here, he released Haaland. Now, Haaland could have banged a shot here. Wait a second. Okay, Haaland could have banged a shot here, but because the angle isn't there and this guy is rushing like this, there's a chance of blocking. So Haaland, like, obviously I don't like Haaland because he doesn't like dribble or like doesn't have the flair. But this pass and like this accuracy was amazing. The way he before this he saw that Bernardo Silva was making a run. So and this I think Alvarez, and he was dragging this guy over here. So Haaland put up a perfect pass here, like hang the ball up, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Exactly here and bang. It was a perfect pass. The way he, like Haaland, even he's a complete striker in my opinion. But Haaland is a perfect striker because this year, like the next year, he's going to be even better because he hasn't fully adapted to the Pep system. Next year, when he's fully adapted to the system Pep preaches, he's going to be world class. And I'm so excited about it. Well, I'm not excited because next year we are going to get relegated and City are going to win so easily. They're going to win this year too because I don't think that Arsenal bottled the league thanks to us. So I don't think that Arsenal have a chance. So most likely City will win this year too. Okay, this is for the last goal. Okay, Haaland alone. If you leave any striker, not a world class striker, any striker with uh, decent decent brain and decent attacking mentality, his this whole space is empty for him. He can attack anywhere he wants. He can he can even attack this area. You know why? Because Upimakana is looking here. He doesn't know what's happening behind him. He has no idea. So Haaland easily, like easily, even in my opinion, I could have done that. That there's literally no one here, and these like this guy is running. Okay, these two guys are strolling. Like what the hell? What kind of unserious behavior is this? That you Haaland, one of the best strikers, is in the world right now, the best striker in the history of Champions League, arguably, except Ronaldo is a little bit better. But if you go for goals to games, Haaland is clear of everyone by far. So, like, if you go, like, you can't leave him alone. You can't give someone like him so much space. So, it was like Pep was amazing and Bayern was so bad at this game. So if they don't improve, I don't think there's any chance that Bayern can come. If, for example, Pep makes a mistake. He, for example, plays Ederson in as striker. Then maybe Bayern can make a comeback. But if not, I don't think it's not possible for Bayern to make a comeback. So let's see what happens. Another thing is that I jinxed it. I predicted that Bayern's going to win so that City wins. But my jinx didn't work against Milan, and Milan won. I was kind of sad because I was supporting Napoli. I want Napoli to win. They have a great story and stuff. But if AC Milan wins the Champions League, I know it's really almost impossible. But if for one last time the Champions League trophy comes and graces San Siro, it's going to be amazing because I believe next year they're going to demolish San Siro and move somewhere else. So go the Champions League going there will be amazing. So let's see what happens. But I want Napoli to win. And for Chelsea vs Real Madrid, I'll play a clip right now, and this is exactly what Lampard said to the Chelsea squad.
Are you sick in the mind? Are you that mentally enslaved and intellectually subservient and intellectually and ideologically? You really should be ashamed of yourself, but you should be humiliated. You should be humiliated. You make me absolutely sick.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, Chelsea are so bad. Like, Real Madrid didn't play great. They were also, I don't think they were that great. But, like, there isn't any cohesion, any chemistry, any link. Like, everyone is playing for themselves. Two people will be pressing, and two people will be strolling around in the garden, enjoying the view, enjoying the fans, enjoying the atmosphere and stuff. And it's disgusting. Like there isn't even an ounce of loyalty or even not loyalty. You're working, should work. Sterling for 90% of the game was trolling like he's a striker, a 37-year-old, 39-year-old striker. Like he made Cristiano Ronaldo look like a pressing genius the way he was trolling around. He wasn't playing a winger, he was playing a park walker. Okay, I don't I his way of running is funny, but he has pace. This game his pace was not there. Like he had the ball and then I, I'm 90% sure if I have a race with him I can win that race. That's how slow he was. Like it's so dumb how a club, how players can be so disloyal to a club that they can't even make a run for it. Kante was getting dominated, but the thing is, Kante was attacking, Kante was defending, Kante was midfield. Like, what that guy, he can't do everything. He just came out of an injury, and now you expect he was the only decent player, in my opinion. And one last, Ben Chilwell is a dumbass. Like, how can you have two legs, you had more than 100 minutes to play, and you're a professional player. How can you make that tackle? You know there are two legs, you know that you can make a comeback, but their now their main left back is gone. Like it was so unprofessional, so dumb. I can't like how can you do I was supporting Chelsea because I don't want to hear any more annoying Real Madrid fans. But like, you can't do that. You can't be that bad. Okay, I won't stop. I'll just stop ranting. I'll just say one last thing. Is that Reece James got destroyed by Vinicius Junior. I don't rate Vinicius. I think he's overrated as hell. But the way he destroyed Reece James was amazing. I don't know if Vinicius is racist or something, but he has something against English right back because whenever there's an English right back, it destroys the hell out of them. So I think that's it. What else? Yeah, Man United vs Sevilla. What a match for Man United, scoring 4 goals and still losing. Well, drawing, but it's still bad. Like, how can you score 4 goals and then still draw? Like uh, Nine Hag is back because they're not they're going to get out of Europe League and are out of top four. I think by now. Wait, let me check. Sure, they're not out, but like they can be out, but it's close. And one more time, I'm covering Chelsea again, but I just covered Chelsea vs Brighton. And like Brighton was, it was like Bayern vs Chelsea. The way Brighton was dominating them, I haven't seen such a domination since. No, I won't say it, but I like Brighton was fully dominating them. It was like so bad. Like I don't get it how Chelsea fans even watch it. I'm repeating myself. Even the last video, I said the same rhetoric. But the truth is truth. Like yeah, Chelsea are now going to get relegated. Like if Tuchel didn't score those points, Chelsea would be in the relegation zone right now. So I think that's it with football. I hope you enjoyed it. So moving on to cricket. Okay, so first I'll cover IPL. RCB, wait, yeah. So we had a match this week, and it's great. We won that match. Virat Kohli got man of the match, so he's back again, back for the third time. Great innings. He played class. He made a great celebration. Aggressive as usual, but it's okay because it's a game. It's I don't buy into that. It's a gentleman's sport. If you want to market sports to everyone, you need to make it entertaining and competitive. If the players don't care or are not emotional enough in the game, the fans can't be invested. Only people who, like, for example, if you're Indian, you'll only be invested in India. You won't be invested in club football because like there isn't any passion from the players. If there's players show passion, the players care, the fans care too. That's why obviously I'm quoting Chelsea again. I think I'm obsessed by Chelsea, or like I'm just annoyed. But like same way of Chelsea, if the players don't care, the fans don't care either. Same way, the RCB. I'm so happy RCB won because like the last two matches we lost, we made a great 213, 214 runs and still we lost. So it was great that we won this game. Again, the only good batting is the captain. I can't pronounce his name, and Virat Kohli. The rest are so shit. Like it's disgusting. But I'm going to support them because I've started to support them. If I'm going to change my team, I'm going to be a what is it called? Glory hunter. So I just pick a team that like players in India. I just support it till that time. So moving on to Pakistan. The thing about Pakistan matches is that New Zealand team, this isn't the full team. Like I think that Kane Williamson is obviously injured, and like two, three of their main players are not there, and like they're getting dominated by Pakistan. Both of the matches, usually any match in Pakistan is heart attack land. So it's kind of weird watching Pakistan without heart attack, but like it was easy performance, cruising to a win. There wasn't any competition. The thing is, the batting is still shit. I mean, Pakistan's batting was horrible in the first match. Saim and Fakhar covered it, or else we would be really down bad. And the second match, Rizwan, Babar, and Iftikhar. So there's a positive aspect to it that last match we won because of someone else except Babar, that we have other players to depend on. But in the second match, Imad got ducked, Fakhar got ducked. I think Saim made 2 runs and got out. So like batting still needs improvement. I think Haris is better, but that's my opinion. And Fahim Ashraf is a enigma. Obviously, my podcast enigma. I'm not. He's like a mystery because he's so shit. He's shit in batting. He's shit in bowling. He's shit in everything. But he's in the team, and like it's okay. I get it. If like there isn't that many players, there are better players than him. Ehsanullah isn't in the squad. Mohammad Haris is still he's in the squad. Like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, my voice is going. So, I think I'll end it because my voice is going. But, like, Fahim Ashraf, I don't get it how. I think he has some dirt on the whole PCB squad, or like he has dirt on Babar Azam or something. That's why he's in the team. But I have no idea. He's a mystery. So, one last thing, I would like to apologize to Haris Rauf. I thought he shouldn't be in the team because his performance was bad. But god damn, like what the hell kind of performance? He's been the best bowler right now. Uh, like by a mile. I don't know. Like I was amazed at how amazing he is. I think we're going to make. I think we're going to do is make a three. We'll win the next game on 17th and then like play youngsters in the two last games. But I don't think it's worth playing the main squad. Relax, let Baba and John relax. Maybe score. Play a test inning. Practice test in ODI. Maybe in the last two matches we are going to combine them and try to play an ODI inning for practice. So I don't know, but I don't think New Zealand has a chance. They're going to get crushed because they send a bad squad. You can't. Pakistan is the best bowling in the world. Not in the world, they're the best bowling. Like most depth, amazing. And you send this shit squad to Pakistan. It's a disrespect to Pakistan. You should have brought your big players because these youngsters can't do shit. Like they're completely useless. Like I'm 90% sure this is going to come and bite me in the back next match, but like they're so shit, and I don't know what they're going to do because they can't handle the Pakistani bowling lineup. We were literally playing with 7 bowlers, and still we it was so easy. Imad Wasim got 1 over and took 2 wickets. Like, Imad has a problem that he either performs in batting or performs in bowling. He can't perform both. So that's why Shadab is still shit. I mean, he hasn't still regained his form. But let's see what happens in the last 3 matches and the ODI series. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. I would have talked about Mr. Beast, but my throat is finished, so I can't. But I think I'll talk about it next video, and I believe a new podcast will be up soon. I'll record it tomorrow after tomorrow because my friend had like some tonta something I can't pronounce, tonsillitis I think so. That's why he was busy, so I couldn't do a podcast with him. But soon I'm going to do a podcast and I'm going to invite the guests too. So thank you for watching, and I hope I see you next episode.